All right, we'll be meeting two of the leaders, perhaps we can just call them winners from the 2013 class of the Future Awards Africa. On my left is Precious Nweke Peters, who is a farmer. He won the prize in agriculture. And on my far left is Said Juma. Said Juma is a doctor, and he won the prize in business. Guys, thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you very much.
Precious, you are a farmer, and you were able to set up this fish farming business in your local government in Port Harcourt, Omuma LGA, in 2009. And this business has grown since then in various innovative ways. Can you explain this innovative ways in which your business has grown?
Okay. Initially, the business just started very small. I started with just nothing. I struggled to start the business, but along the line, we have grown in different innovative ways. Like before we started, we were buying fingerlings to stock into the ponds and then feed them. But right now, we do not only produce our own fingerlings, we also produce our own fish feed, which we even sell to other fish farmers. And we now sell both fingerlings, we sell the fish feed, and we have other areas we have really expanded on.
You must feel vindicated by your effort.
Yes.
And I'm sure you're very happy winning this prize in agriculture.
Yes, I'm so happy. I'm very, very happy.
So going forward, what do you intend to do? How do you intend to groom young people from your local government to be leaders like you in Africa?
Okay, already we have started that. Already I have 5 employees right now working with me, and they are not just working to be paid. I also teach them.
Really?
One of them is no longer with me, and I am sure he can start up a fish farm and run it very efficiently. And I also have some of my friends. I have one who is a teacher. He's now a fish farmer and at the same time a teacher. So I encourage them. I started the fish farming business for him from the scratch. And today he's doing very well in fish farming business. I have other fish farms I have established for my friends. And also people who are intending, who want to join the business because of the progress they have seen us making. So we intend running training programs. Though we have started it not in a big way, but with the support from our local government and other people, we can do better.
Okay, just I'll come back to you. Let me move to Said. Said Juma, you have Smile Shop in Kano.
Yes.
Great business. You're a doctor and you decided to stay true to your profession. Of course, we see people who study dentistry and then they decide to do something else. You find them on the banks, but you decided to stay. First and foremost, what propelled your decision?
Well, like you mentioned, some people study dentistry and, they're no longer in Nigeria because it's more lucrative out there, moving out after earning your degree. My motivation, actually, I would still tell the story of how I had a discussion with an uncle of mine before I, got into university. And he said, wow, you want to study about teeth? He said, our people over here in Kano, in the north, don't really care about their teeth. They don't know much about their teeth. So I think as a professional, it would serve you better if you go abroad. You can make it out there. But that struck a chord in my heart. That has been my motivation from day one. And the question that I ask is, why are they not aware about their teeth? And that is the motivation, to help people become more aware about their oral health. It's something that everybody has teeth, but not everybody is aware about how to take care of their teeth. So that led me to set up my own dental facility. It's a one-stop dental center, the Smile Shop.
Okay, just like your brother from the north, he's our brother as well. He started his business with 500,000 naira from the stories we've heard, talking about Aliko Dangote. But you started yours with 600,000 naira, and today you have an annual turnover of 3 million naira. How are you able to do that? You're a young guy, and then, young chaps have this style, extravagancy, and all that. They blow profits. How are you able to do that? Put these things into perspective and get to where you are now?
I'll just say it's opportunity met passion. That's how I describe it. But, Alhaji Aliko Dangote is one of my inspirations, especially in the business aspect. A lot of people can't marry it when they hear that, a dentist, won the Tony Elumelu Prize in business. But the truth is, it's all about entrepreneurship and innovation. like you mentioned, and starting with that sum of money with help from two of my friends who I was able to convince to actually support the project that I had on ground.
Oh, great.
I was able to enter into the business plan competition the federal government was organizing at the time in 2011, and I happened to win a grant. So the grant helped to actually create the platform that I have now, which is the Smile Shop.
Oh, great. I mean, again, talking about your own prize, the Tony Elumelu Foundation, it comes with something. I wouldn't mention it so that they don't mob you in Kano and say, yeah. So, I mean, it's going to help your business.
Yes, it will.
So where do you see that business in just a couple of months, weeks, thereabout? Where do you see that?
The vision of the Smile Shop is a one-stop dental center, providing not just dental services, but community action to encourage people to become more aware about their dental health. So I see the Smile Shop as a unit, separate unit in several cities and nations in the future. So we're looking at the Smile Shop in Abuja, the Smile Shop in Lagos, the Smile Shop in Benin, the Smile Shop in Accra, Ghana. So the Future Awards, winning the Future Awards has actually helped to expose this idea that I have and, brought a fresh opportunity through the Tony Elumelu Foundation to be able to gain, network to actually be able to expand the Smile Shop. And we plan to open up another unit in Abuja by the second half of this year.
Okay, great. I'm about to come back to you, Precious. Precious, where do you see your business, just in wrapping up this conversation? What are your plans?
Okay, our passion, our vision is our motto is a passion to feed the nation.
Awesome.
Yes, we are really working actually in the fish industry. We started with fishery, but right now we have, last year we were able to go into snail farming and the poultry. But our major is the fish farming. We look forward to seeing this company being a major fish provider in this, our land, Nigeria, and across the nations, not just for Nigeria, but across the nations.
So how do you intend to do that?
We intend doing that by growing more network, because I can see right now that we can't really, Planky Farms, that's the name of my company, cannot really produce the fish that will sustain the needed protein for this country, Nigeria, because even right now we don't have up to 30% of the fish protein we need in this Nigeria to keep us going. So right now we also want to build networks. That is what we have started doing, to encourage others to come into fish farming. Their own business is just to grow the fish. We do the marketing, we do every other consultation that is needed. So we hope to provide job opportunities, employment for young people in Nigeria, especially we are focusing on young men and women.
Okay, do you have a mentoring program, John? Because Saeed has a mentoring program where he goes and he teaches young children, about dentistry and all that. Do you have a mentoring program that will, encourage other people to come into?
Yes, I have up to 10 farms I'm working on right now. We visit them at least once in 2 weeks, mentor them, teach them what to do. Whenever they have problems along the line, some of them we started. Okay. Some had been existing before we came, but right now we are the major fish farmers in our region, especially in my local government, in the woman local government and neighboring, just within our senatorial district.
Oh, okay.
I run the #1 fish farming company along that area. So they see us as, they consult us, and we go there for mentoring programs, and not really necessarily for money, but for the passion we started with, just to make sure that there is fish available.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Saeed, I'll come back to you. You have a clientele base of over 150.
Yeah, it has since increased.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
But then, from what I believe, you have like 5 staff. Has that increased as well?
5 full-time staff, yes. But we also have other support staff and volunteers who work with us.
Okay.
Especially with regards to the schools program that you mentioned. It's called Dr. Smiles Goes to School. Okay. And this is my way of actually helping young children to, become more aware about their teeth, so they don't grow up and inculcate the bad habits that we actually have, that we're trying to, correct. So we have a staff strength of roughly about 8 people.
Okay, and is it proportionate with the clientele base?
Yeah, yes, it is. It is. The clientele base, like I said, has increased. We're about 300 clients in the past couple of months.
Okay, Said Juma, you're CEO of Smile Shop in Kano, and Precious Mweke Peters, you are a farmer and the Future Awards Africa winner of the prize in agriculture. Of course, I didn't forget that. You won the Future Awards Africa Tony Elimalu Foundation Award for Business. Thank you guys for coming on the program. That's all we can take for now.
Thank you for having
us. And we
us.
hope that you guys inspire more people to become leaders in Africa, and you yourselves do more. We hope to see you guys as future Dangotes, of course, in Nigeria
Yes, you
and in
will.
Africa. That's all we can take for now. Back to you.